parking spots into places where people can eat and drink. It is not a new concept, but it is new to the city of New Haven.
The first one now up and running, and if it's a success, City Hall says you might see a lot more of them next year. News 8's Keith Coons live in News 8 Control tonight with more on this. Keith?
Sonia, Darren, this is the kind of thing you'd expect to see in a city like perhaps Montreal or Paris, but is New Haven ready to join that list of cosmopolitan areas where dining outdoors is the in thing to do?
There are hundreds of parking spaces in New Haven, and now one has been converted into a terrace for a new restaurant, Meat and Company on Crown Street.
I wouldn't want to live in a parking spot, so I mean, you know, but for a lunch or for a meal, I think it's quite all right.
And that's exactly the attitude the restaurant and the city are counting on.
I love to be part of this city where we're in a place now where the sidewalk isn't something to be feared, but something to be celebrated.
The restaurant will pay the city a fee to use the space for dining, roughly the same amount that it would bring in if it were being used for parking.
From the city's point of view, this is all about continuing to make the downtown area a destination spot where people will want to come and spend their hard-earned money.
The mayor and other city officials were the first to get a taste of the terrace.
Now this is an extension as the sidewalks have gotten busy. What businesses and people have told us they've wanted is to be able to be outdoors.
But in a city where on-street parking is often hard to come by, is this the best possible use of space? The city's transportation boss, who came up with the terrace idea after a visit to Montreal, says absolutely.
There are always spaces available in the structured facilities, and quite honestly, that's where we'd much rather have a car and create the vibrancy that is going to exist on the street.
This type of outdoor dining is obviously seasonal, so Meat and Company expects its terrace to close up shop for the year in a couple of months.
Now, again, this is just a pilot program, so the city is going to basically see how things go and then decide whether or not to establish more of them next spring, along with the warmer temperatures. Darren, back to you.